Hey guys, good morning. Nice to see you all. I saw in the chat that you guys are talking about pancakes. Amazing. The John sisters are having pancakes. One of us family said we love pancakes, especially with maple syrup, whipped cream, and some butter. That's the way to do it. Now, I have a serious question for you guys, okay? Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes or waffles? It's a hard one. It's a really hard decision. I don't know. Okay, for me personally, I think I would have to say, Pastor O'Shea, it's blurry again. Sorry, guys, Pastor O'Shea is going to fix the camera. I would have to say waffles for me. I love waffles. There we go. Perfect. Great. I love waffles so much. Waffles are like my favorite thing. But, oh man, it looks like pancakes might be winning. Okay, hold on. Let me see what we have here. Okay, let me see. One of us say pancakes. Kaylin says pancakes. Pancakes. Good morning, everyone. Waffles are just pancakes with abs. That's funny. No, waffles taste different. Chase and Chloe love pancakes. Probably waffles because I have pancakes every single day. Waffles just seem a little bit more special, like a little bit more special. I don't know. I love waffles. And you're right. I guess waffles are kind of like pancakes, but they do taste different. And they hold the syrup in their little abs, like Naomi said, in their little abs. They hold the syrup so lovely. So I have to say waffles, but it looks like pancakes is totally winning in the chat. So I don't know. Maybe you guys will have to learn. You'll have to teach me your ways, and I'll have to change my mind. Guys, allergies again. It's allergy season. So if I sneeze 100 times, it's because it's springtime and the trees and the grass and the flowers are all growing, and that's what happens with me in the springtime, seasonal allergies. So if I sneeze, you'll know why. Good morning, Isaiah. Isaiah says pancakes too. All right, Solomon, what do you think? Pancakes or waffles? What do you say? Pancakes for life. Wow. Nyla says pancakes. Okay, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe pancakes. Don't forget to let us know you're here in the chat, especially if you're part of the SLT. That is correct. If you're part of SLT, let us know that you're in the chat so we can mark your attendance. Manase and Ethan are here. Hey, guys. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you guys hear the rain? It's pretty. It's coming down. Do you want me to open the window? Hold on. I'm going to open the window and let's see if we can see the rain. All right. Let me see. I don't know if we'll be able to see it. I don't know. Wow. Thanks, Pastor O'Shea. It's raining. It's really raining out there. Well, I mean, I love the rain. Wow, I've got an actual cameraman. Look at this. Wait, I'm going to open this one too. Oh my God, there. I don't know if you guys. I like having a cameraman. It's kind of nice. Follows me around. There we go. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty. It's pouring, like pouring. Yeah, it's rain. It's really raining. I love the rain though. It's one of my favorite things. So I don't mind. Guys, we are in a new month. Technically, we're in the week 2 of April because last week was Easter. If you celebrated Easter with us, that's awesome. We had a great time. We had a great time with our amazing race online, which was a lot of fun. And if you guys want a prize in the amazing race, it's going to be shipped out this week. Because of the new restrictions, we couldn't be in the building last week as much as we wanted to. So we're going to make sure that you guys get that stuff this week. Yeah, we're in a new month and we are learning about, I'm going to put on the screen. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's not right. Let's try this one. Bum, ba-da-da, bum, 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 bum. Peace. That's right. Proving you care more about each other than winning an argument. Man, I got to learn from this one. I really got to learn from this one. Because sometimes when I get into an argument or, oh no, that's her shades blurry again. Sometimes when I get into an argument, I just want to win. I don't care if I'm sometimes a little mean. I just want to win. I just want to win. And I'm like, I'm just going to win the argument. I'm going to win. And that's that. But the thing is that's not what Jesus tells us to do. That's not what Jesus tells us to do. And that's not what Jesus did either. He was not that kind of person. So we're going to learn about how we can be a little bit more forgiving and proving that we care more about each other, more about our friendships, more about our family, our relationships with our families than we do about winning an actual argument. So that's what we're going to learn about today. And it is called reconnecting. Bum, ba-da-da, bum, 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 bum. Reconnect, build a bridge, build the bridges between you and your relationships. Now, here is our new memory verse. There it is. It's a little bit longer than our last one, but that's okay. It says, let the peace that Christ gives rule in your heart. As part of one body, you were appointed to live in peace and be thankful. And that is our memory verse, guys. So I'm going to work this week on trying to find a rhythm for this memory verse so we can try and remember the rhythm of it. But if you guys have any suggestions, I would love for you guys to help me. So it's pretty easy. All you have to do is just film yourself doing some suggestions and be like, maybe Leader Stephanie, when we say let peace, we could do this. Let the peace of Christ. So you guys can help me come up with the actions for the memory verse. So all you got to do is get your parents to film you and then email it to me. And I will incorporate all of the moves that you guys show me because I would love your help. Normally, if we're here in person and you guys are with me, we create the clapping rhythm or we create the actions together. So let's continue doing that. Now it looks a little bit different, but I believe that we can do it together. So you just got to film something, send it to me. I'm gonna be like, hey, that looks awesome. Thanks so much, Kaylin, or thanks so much, Naomi, or thanks so much, Hannah and Sarah. And then I'm gonna incorporate it into our memory verse. And that's how we're going to learn it for the month of April. Cool? Cool. All right, guys, we're going to jump into our Bible story and then come out on the other side. And if we have enough time, and it looks like we will have enough time, so that's excellent, then I will make some phone calls. But last time, wasn't Easter. It was the weekend before Easter. I gave you guys a countdown to do all your silly messages, and it was pretty bad. We did not do a great job at stopping when the chat was closed, and we just kept texting and typing and putting emojis and stuff. Now, here's the thing. I want us to have a good time. I want us to have fun and put in our creative emojis. Totally. But we got to stop when the chat is closed. So it's really important that we do that. Now, I'm going to give you guys an option. Do you guys want 30 seconds to do your front emojis? And then when the 30 seconds is up, we have to stop. And I'm going to time you guys. So if more messages come in, then that's time that we take away at the end of the gathering. So then I might not be able to do the calls. Or do you want to skip putting your emojis in today? We can skip it if you want. And if we skip it, then that means we'll definitely have time at the end. Hi, We Are Family. No worries. We're just talking about what we're learning. They said that they're a little bit late, but that's okay. So I have James says no. James says he doesn't want to do it. I think the Varsis said they don't want to do it. They say, okay, a couple of people say skip. That the peace of Christ gives rule. Oh yeah, Rachel put in the thing. Skip. Okay, I think a lot of us are saying skip. All right, let's skip it for today. Probably skip. Okay, cool. We're gonna skip it for today, and then we will jump right into our story, and then that way for sure we're gonna have time at the end. Okay, awesome. All right, so we're going to then close the chat. Leader Abigail, can you put chat closed in there? And then we're gonna start. And because it's the beginning of the month, I have a new Haggis video, and I know we love those videos so much. So we're gonna watch that, and then we'll go right into our Bible story. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Cool.
There, I'm MC Haggis, the world's greatest Scottish rapper, and this here is my beatboxing partner, Seamus McFamous. Say hi to him, Seamus. Usually, Seamus is here to say aye, but not today. Why? Because I'm not only the world's greatest Scottish rapper, I'm also the world's worst friend. You see, me and Seamus, we got into a big fight, and I feel just awful for what I did. I haven't talked to Seamus in days. That's the longest we've ever gone without talking. Anywho, I've got these peace offerings here that I want to give to him, so I asked Seamus to come on over. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Oh, here he comes. Hey, Seamus, buddy. Hey. Okay, I deserve that. Listen, I just wanted to, apologize. And I brought some peace offerings here to try to make amends. I did. Look. I made this candle for you. I made it. Yeah, it smells like pine trees. Uh-huh. Yeah? I made it out of my own earwax. Oh, not a candle person, huh? Oh, well, I also know that you love crafts, right? Crafting, so I got you this book, Crafting with Cat Hair, right? The subtitle, what? Okay. All right, well, I got you one other thing, and I think you're really going to like it. I think you're going to really love it. It took me a long time to get. Are you ready? Here it is. Oh! Whoa! Ah, you're speechless, right? Adopt a wombat kit. Oh, it's so great. Oh, look how excited you are just ripping into that. Yeah, there's a real wombat in there. Be careful, man. No. Why'd you let him go? Oh, all right then. I just wanted to show you how much you mean to me. I wanted to, let you know that you're my best friend in the world, and no matter being right means more to me than my friendship with you. I just wanted to apologize. I just wanted you to know that I'm sorry. No. Yeah. Aye. You really mean it? Aye. You're touched by my gestures and you want to be friends again? Aye. Oh, that's great, Seamus. Oh, that's great. Yes. I'm glad we could make peace. Hey, let's rap about it. Aye, kick it. People are upset and don't get along. Give them this piece of advice. They can still correct all of their wrongs and make other people feel like they're worth more than winning an argument, and that is making peace. Word. Yeah. Oh, that was great. You really liked the gift? Oh, I bet you really liked the candle, didn't you? No? What? Let me smell it. Oh, yes, that's a mixture of... Hi,
It's your boy, Jacob, and today we're talking about peace. Peace is proving you care more about each other than winning an argument. So, if you had an argument with someone and you feel like that relationship is broken, peace can help you rebuild that relationship. It's like building a bridge. Bridge. You can build a bridge out of anything. Legos, popsicle sticks, spaghetti, and even trash. Sometimes we throw things away without thinking about how much we really need them. So I'm going to recycle this big, beautiful bin of garbage by building a bridge. Let's do this! It's alive! Now we just need some glue. Glue. Oh! Glue stick. That should work, right? Everything you build needs the right kind of glue to hold it all together. Without the right kind of glue, everything can kind of fall apart. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Recycle Bridge. No! Why? You see, it's hard to make things stick together when you don't have the right kind of glue. As you'll discover in today's story, helping people stick together takes the right kind of glue too. So, stick around. You see what I did there? Stick.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 15.
In a letter written to the Colossian church, the Apostle Paul wrote, "Let the peace that Christ gives rule in your hearts. As parts of one body, you were appointed to live in peace and be thankful." Now let's see what that truth may look like played out in our lives today. Katie wiped the sweat from her forehead and took a long drink from her water bottle.
How is it this hot in April?
She looked back at the long patch of scrubby ground on the corner lot by Miss Watson's house. Her friends, Caleb and Nona, were both pulling weeds too.
I thought we'd be done before lunch.
It'll take us days to clear out all this brush.
All three kids lived in the same neighborhood and were in Mr. Benson's 7th grade social studies class. It had been Katie's bright idea to start a neighborhood garden for their community service project.
Well, we have to finish, unless you want to fail social studies.
Even though the friends had been working for a couple of hours already, they'd only cleared the brambles from a small patch of land at the corner.
Even when we finish pulling weeds, we still have to dig up the dirt.
Yeah, and plant the seeds and water them and stuff.
Look, we just need to get it done. I really want an A, okay? Let's use what we've cleared so far and pick one thing to plant.
Sunflowers.
What?
They're big. They're bold. They'll brighten up the whole neighborhood.
I don't want to plant flowers.
Katie did a quick search on her phone for backup.
Plus, you aren't supposed to plant sunflowers until summer. That's a big fat fail for class.
Well, it feels like summer.
We should plant a pumpkin patch. I mean, how awesome will it be to have all the little kids come right here to get their pumpkins in the fall?
That's like half a year away.
You guys.
Plus 2 words, pumpkin pie.
2 more words, is disgusting.
Katie jumped right between her sparring friends.
You guys, we need something easy that will actually grow now before the end of the school year. I looked it up.
She held up her phone and showed them a picture of small flowers with viney green stalks.
What are those even?
You have got to be kidding me.
Katie checked her screen again.
Petunias. We can plant them right here by the stop sign. They grow super fast, we'll get a good pick for class, and then we're done.
I thought the whole point of this was to help people.
Petunias are Nice.
This is ridiculous. Something that small will just get overrun by all the weeds we haven't pulled.
You got a better idea?
Yeah, sunflowers. Something big and beautiful.
Or pumpkins.
Katie ripped off her gardening gloves and hurled them into the dirt.
Fine. Do your own community service project.
You're quitting the garden?
It's not a garden, it's a weedy dirt patch.
I'll do my own project.
Katie grabbed her water bottle and her tools and stalked off.
I cannot believe them.
At home, Katie kicked off her muddy shoes and hurled her dirty gloves on the floor.
How'd it go, sweetie?
Awful. We hardly cleared any weeds, and Nona and Caleb wouldn't listen to my idea about what to plant.
It is a pretty big project.
I'm doing my own.
Isn't it a group thing?
Nona and Caleb don't even care about the grade. They want to do all this stuff with pumpkins and sunflowers and stuff we'll never even finish.
I get it. It's a lot easier to keep it small, but it's up to you whether you want to hold on to being angry or go make this right with your friends.
They started it.
Look, God designed you to be at peace on the inside, peace with Him and with others.
Okay, yeah, I don't know where to start.
You could start with more help. I bet Miss Watson would be willing to lend a hand since that weedy patch is right by her yard.
Maybe. Oh, and Mrs. Garcia is always trying to start a garden in their backyard, but she says it's too shady.
Maybe she'd like to help.
Katie nodded slowly. After lunch, she took a trip around the neighborhood and spotted Caleb shooting some hoops in his driveway. Then she dragged him across the street to knock on Nona's door.
You realize I don't want to talk about this?
I don't want to talk about this.
Just give me a minute. Both of you, please.
Caleb and Nona stared at Katie, arms crossed.
I'm really sorry. I got so stuck on making an A that I didn't listen to your ideas. I was just so hot and frustrated.
Katie's friends waited.
I talked to Mrs. Watson and the Garcias and that family with the little kids by the stop sign. They all want a garden, like a big vegetable garden. They want to help us.
Really?
We could clear the lot pretty fast with that much help.
And we can plant everything, tomatoes and beans and carrots and sunflowers and pumpkins and whatever people want to eat. We'll have to help keep it up over the summer, though.
All the way to pumpkin season.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm in.
Caleb gave Katie a high five. Then they both turned to Nona. She hesitated.
Okay, sure. But you're not going to get me to eat pumpkin pie, because sweet potato is way better.
Deal.
The Garcias can help out tomorrow afternoon, so we can get back to it then.
Katie headed home, relieved that she was on good terms with her friends again and at peace on the inside. She was living out the truth of Paul's words. Let the peace that Christ gives rule in your hearts. As parts of one body, you were appointed to live in peace and be thankful.
Some days, people are hard to get along with. Your sister spills milk on your homework. Your mom packs your lunch with that weird kind of bread you keep telling her you don't like. You have an argument with your friend over your group project. You just want to yell at everybody. But the Apostle Paul reminds us in his letter to the Colossians, let the peace that Christ gives rule in your hearts. As parts of one body, you were appointed to live in peace. Do you hear that? It's your job to make peace with the people around you. It's one of the things that you were made for, but you don't have to do it alone. You can have the peace that Christ gives. That kind of peace is strong and powerful. It's the glue that holds relationships together. So, if your sister spills milk on your homework, be quick to forgive. If you're in an argument with a friend, be patient and listen. And if you feel like yelling at everyone, count to 10 or yell into a pillow. Or better yet, ask God to give you peace. Don't throw away a relationship without thinking. Peace is more important than being right. Here's the one thing to remember today. We can make peace with others. Think about who you need to make peace with today. Ask someone you trust for ideas on how to take the first step. You'll probably need a little creativity, and you'll definitely need the right kind of glue. Super glue. This ought to do the trick. When you see me next, I'll have a bridge that will truly last. Well, I'll see you next time.
And here is our bottom line. You can make peace with each other. And that's something that we really got to remember. And sometimes it's really, really hard. Like we saw in the story today, when we have a really good idea, and when we think our idea is the best idea, and I don't know about you guys, but have you guys ever worked in a group assignment or a group project at school and you had to do something together, but not everybody wanted to do what you wanted to do? Ooh, that's hard. Or maybe you're going out and you're playing with your friend and maybe you want to play tag, but your friend really wants to play soccer. But you're like, I don't even like soccer. I don't want to play soccer. Let's play tag. And you think that you have the best idea and you argue and you argue and argue. But we're learning this month about reconnecting and building that bridge, and that our relationships are more important than winning an argument. And today's bottom line is, for all you guys who are writing this down, it's important to write it down or remember it. This is it. You can make peace with each other. Okay, I saw someone said, Emmy and Nathan said, Haggis videos are so great. We love them. That's great. Andre, sorry we didn't say so earlier. Oh, that's okay. You can make peace with each other. Yep, awesome. This story helps a lot. I'm glad. I'm really glad that this story helps, because this is real and it happens to a lot of us. And even for me, guys, I mean, I'm an adult and I still have to remember this sometimes, that it's not about winning an argument. And that's not what Jesus says and wants us to do. He wants us to love each other and not worry about winning or losing an argument, but worried about the relationships that we have with our friends, with our family, with our teachers, and not concerned about winning or losing. It is so hard to do, though. Let's say, for example, you're at school and you're in a group assignment with your best friend and you guys love it, and you're doing this math assignment together. Okay, you have to work in pairs. You're doing this math assignment together with your best friend, and your best friend's like, oh, here's the answer. And you look at it and you're like, no, that's not the answer. You didn't do that math question right. And your friend's like, no, it's right. And you're like, no, it's not right. And they're like, yes, it is. And you're like, no, it's not. And then you guys get into a big fight and you're like, I don't even know what you're doing. You don't even know how to do the math. You don't even know how to do the math question. And your teacher comes over and they say, what's going on? Now, you could, and this is what I feel like a lot of us would do until we heard the story. We'd be like, well, he's wrong. He said something wrong. And we're pointing fingers and we're blaming our best friend. And now this great relationship that we have with our best friend, every time we point our finger and we say, he's wrong, you're wrong, it's building that, it's making that bridge go further and further away. When we had a bridge and we had a really good relationship, when we start pointing our fingers and we're getting mad at people, it starts to break that relationship and the bridge starts to separate. When in reality, we can say, like what's something, you know what, I'm not gonna maybe say it. What's something that we could do to help us in that moment? So let's say you and your best friend got into an argument. You're pretty convinced, and you might be right, actually. Let's say that you are right, that your best friend did do the question wrong, and you know how to do the question right. How can we go through that story, and how can we, instead of pointing our fingers and getting mad at our friend, how can we react differently? What do you guys think? Oh, we got lots of people that are talking here. Guys made jokes about glue. Creative writing, my teacher put us in groups and made a story, so for different ideas, don't say no makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Now this says say your story and move on and listen to their ideas. I would show them how I got my answer. That's really good. Yep. So they could understand me. Yep. I can help that person. Yeah, perfect. These are really great. Isaiah said, my friend and I combined ideas and solve problems. That's great. Oh my goodness, it is 10:30 already. Okay. Wow, guys, I really lost track of time. I still got 5. Okay. That's perfect. Those are great examples, guys, because you could do all of those things. What I would do is maybe say, I would probably go with the Wright sisters and be like, you know what? Why don't we both put our answers down on paper and then we can look at them together. And then we can look at them together and be like, I don't know. And then be like, I really think that this is right. And this is why I think that. And if your friend still doesn't think so, then you can bring in an adult and be like, what do we think? But we're not bringing in the adult to be like, ha, told you so. We're just bringing in the adult so we can continue to build our relationship and continue to be friends with each other, because sometimes we're going to be wrong too. And if we're wrong, we don't want our friends to point fingers and be like, haha, I told you so. So we shouldn't do that to our friends either, right? Okay, guys, I'm going to make one call really quick. And then we're going to run. I have 4 minutes. Hopefully this person answers the phone.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, is Eli there?
Eli?
Yeah, this is Leader Stephanie from One Church TO.
Oh, shoot. Yes.
Yeah?
Hi, Stephanie. Morning.
Good morning. We're just making a call. He got the call. Yeah. Okay.
Stephanie's on the phone for you from church. You got the call.
Hi, Eli. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you? Good. Well, were you watching church this morning?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question, okay?
Yes.
Okay. What were they in our Bible story today? All 3 friends were working on a project. What were they working on? Do you remember?
Make space.
Yeah, they were making space. And what they had a big space. What were they trying to do in that space? Were they trying to, okay, I'll give you an option. Were they trying to fly a plane? Were they trying to make a garden? Or were they trying to make a skate park?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? That's okay. Okay, take a look at your screen. Your screen is going to help you if you still have your screen on. What is our bottom line today? And maybe mommy can help you. It's on your screen at home.
Yeah, this is Leader Stephanie from One Church TO.
Oh, it's delayed. Okay. Our bottom line is, I'm going to say it and then you can repeat it to me, okay, Eli? Our bottom line is we can make peace with others. Okay.
We can make peace with others.
Yes, good job. Great work, Eli. Okay, Eli, I'm going to send your mom a picture of some prizes and then you get to pick from the picture, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks for answering the call.
Thank you.
Okay, see you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Awesome. And Kaylin, you were right. They were trying to make a garden. They were trying to plant stuff. Awesome. So Kaylin was listening. That's great. Good job, guys. There's a little bit of a delay, so that's funny. Anyways, guys, love you all so much. I can't wait to see you next week. And if you want, you can join us on Wednesday night because we just hang out on Wednesday nights. But if not, I will see you next Sunday. Okay? Bye, guys. See you later.